Hello, everybody, and welcome to the AB2AB podcast right here in the BBB studios. My name is Andres Trujillo, and I am the creative director here at the BBB, serving New Mexico and Southwest Colorado. And of course, the AB2AB podcast is all about bringing you information about our accredited businesses and connecting accredited businesses with other accredited businesses. But we also want the public to know who's accredited and why you can trust them. And with me today, I'd like to introduce the owner of Magic Mirror Photobooth of New Mexico, Kiosha Miller. Kiosha, how's it going?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for joining us on the AB2AB podcast. You know what? I've known you for many, many years. And so, just real quickly, talk about the history of Magic Mirror. Give us the rundown. When was it created and all that good stuff?
So Magic Mirror was created December of 2017.
Okay.
I was looking to do something different. I was in the medical career for a long time, and I went to a convention and I seen this photo booth, and it was totally different from everything I've ever seen before. And I said I had to get this and bring it to New Mexico, and then I bought it, and here we are. It's been 9 years.
Nine incredible years,
Yeah.
especially because What is the old adage? Get past 1 year, okay, you're on your way. Get past 2 years, okay, you have some legs. Get past 5 years, and holy moly, you got some momentum. You're at 9 years. I'm going to be celebrating 10, a decade next year.
Yeah.
So I think that is amazing, and what you've been doing. And so, talk a little bit about the biggest early challenge. I think a lot of businesses, like I said, that first year, second year, there's a lot of huge challenges and mountains to overcome when you start any business, but especially in your industry here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Talk a little bit about that first early challenge you really had to face and overcome.
So the first year was or even my first month, I was like, I have this amazing thing and everyone's gonna want this.
Okay.
Right? And I think every business owner thinks that.
Of course.
What I have is amazing and everyone should know about it, right? But then we don't tell everybody. That's the biggest crucial thing is you don't talk about your business. So you have to learn how to talk about your business. My first couple of months, I was even at restaurants, I was talking to people and asking people, hey, if you had a photo booth, or what type of events do you have going on in your life? Do you have weddings, graduations, birthdays? You know how some people, you have a niche, and you can only service a certain demographic.
Right.
But for me, I've even done a divorce party.
What?
So I could do. You can have a photo booth anywhere. I don't know about anywhere, but we capture moments. We provide a great experience, memories to look back on. My biggest thing was weddings. I was like, weddings. But then I realized that, there's graduations, there's corporate events, there's holiday parties, there's community gatherings, all those fun things that you can do. I learned that I need to just talk to people and let them know that Magic Mirror can be a great addition to your events.
Oh, 100%. And so you really have just shown by what you just said about the evolution of the business. And so you had your idea when you initially started and said, hey, okay, this is how I'm going to do it. This is that demographic, that niche I'm going to jump into. But then you start to realize, holy moly, I have all these other opportunities and other demographics and niches that I could be a part of. And the divorce party, wow, that's a wild one.
There's a lot of wild ladies.
Yeah. Talk to a little bit about what do you feel like has driven the growth? I'll be honest, I think I've seen your business out there in every event. This past weekend you're at the YMCA, you were all over. I see you all over the place. So you have a vast amount of different elements to your business, and from even jumpers and things like that. So just kind of talk about that.
So to be able to I think the biggest thing is educating people of what you do, how you can do things, right? So providing inflatables, and we have concession items that you can rent from us as well. Now I have, like I said, in December of 2017, I bought this one booth. Now I have 9 photo booths.
Wow.
So now we can go, if you want the 360 spin, or if you want a certain roamer, or if you want just the old-fashioned photo booth. Like, I've learned that I can be versatile and go to any type of event any way you want me to be.
Absolutely.
So, and then just being out in the community, networking, building relationships with people, educating businesses that, hey, this is great to have as a grand opening, because we can do GDPR compliant stuff where you gather your clients' information, and you can send out their, a weekly ad that you have from us because they took pictures on our photo booth, or they can, your clients come in from a ribbon cutting or a grand opening that you've had the photo booth at, and they're sharing it on their social media, and we have your brand and your logo and all of those things that you provide for us to put on the photos. It becomes blasted out on the social media, and people share it, and they keep it because it goes on the refrigerators, or they have it on their phone. All of those.
I think I still have mine. I think we had one of Rio the Roadrunner, and you took it. It was at the home show, like I want to say like in 2019 or something like that. It was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, what do you feel like in your business? What has been like the biggest operational win? What has been like that key moment, or even improvement? If that's one indicator of how your business has evolved and grown, what's that look like?
I want to say the biggest operational win was probably doing the Sunday Fun Day event for Rio Rancho on my bounce house side, on the inflatable side. Getting the exposure of having all of those, the community come out, all the kids and families, and then the other would probably, on the photo booth side, would probably be the connection with some of the local casinos. We do a lot of their New Year's Eve parties, and there's 1,000 people at those events. So those are big operational events.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what really is important is the idea of trust in a business, right? That's what BBB is all about, providing that, building that trust between consumers and businesses, as well as businesses and consumers, or even B2B. So, what is the way that you build trust with customers in your mind?
I think just having a good connection, good communication, a good service, providing to where the client's customers are people that attend the certain events are having fun and enjoying themselves, because like certain casinos, they have hired me for the last 4 years. Wow. So I know I'm doing something right? Yeah. And then the Sunday Fun Day, I've done their event for the last 3 or 4 years as well. So being reliable, consistent, providing a good service, making sure that people are having fun and enjoying themselves is a key thing for us.
Absolutely. And really, trust matters. Also, reputation matters. And so, why do you think reputation matters in today's business environment?
Reputation matters because the way that you provide your service, you want to make sure people are happy. Because if they're not happy, they're not going to come back to you, right? Or if your products are, like if the inflatables aren't clean, or they're not sanitized, and you blow them up and there's candy stuck to them or something like that. Like that happens, but I make sure that we are cleaning and getting everything cleaned out before we set up and all that other stuff. So that was kind of one of the reasons why I started the inflatable side, was because I was renting jumpers from other people and they were nasty. I was like, oh no, I'm not letting my kid get in those. So it's that, like, I want to make sure that it's as clean as as it can possibly be for my kids to get in, or else I wouldn't put it up, right?
Right. I think I've called you before, and you're like, you're all working out in there. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm in the inflatable cleaning. So I will be the testimonial. Her inflatables are super clean because you're in there, you're getting it, and making sure it's ready for the next customer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kids do not like inflatables anymore because they have to clean them.
They're like, I thought we just jump and have fun in these things.
But, it used to be fun for them. Now they're like, no.
Yeah. Now, one of the cool things that I really appreciate about what Magic Mirror does is the community aspect. And so you're involved in community, you work with nonprofits. You're doing all these different things to help boost, not just the, not just your reputation, but you're actually helping others in that pursuit as well. And so, why do you think supporting local organizations, nonprofits, and things like that matter so much? As a business owner, right? Like, what do you think that matters so much?
I think as a business owner, it matters because we're not in this together. We're all in this together, right? We all need to prosper. We want to do well. We want to make sure we're able to help each other, because in return, they may help you, or they may know somebody who can help you, right? So building that network and the connection with each other is key. And I do a lot with nonprofits. So we do a lot of photo booth events, or if they have summer events, so we're always donating or providing a low rate for their events or whatever it may be. The one thing that I like to do for nonprofits is we do a lot of sponsorships, or we'll provide a low cost service for the photo booths for certain galas and events, and then they can find sponsors, and those sponsors again will get their logo on the photo, and people are they're sharing it on their social media. They have it as a memorable photo, and it's somewhere where everyone can see it, and that becomes brand activation.
Yes.
So providing brand activation for your event, and then having a sponsor cover the charges, the cost of Magic Mirror. It may be very little, or they can do something where they're going to make a little bit of money from Magic Mirror as well by providing a sponsorship. Right. So it can go back into their nonprofit organization.
Awesome.
Or any type of other events.
Well, and see, that's really cool, because you're able to be dynamic, and I think I think a lot of people feel like, oh, well, if it's just a photo booth, or you're just a photo company, they just come out and you're just there, you just take some pictures and cool, whatever. But it really isn't. It's so much more than that. And if you're able to encompass all these different organizations, businesses, individuals into the message of, if a nonprofit is trying to raise money for a certain, at a golf tournament or whatever it may be, you're able to help provide a tool for those organizations to succeed in those pursuits. And so really, I just wanted to ask you also is, what's one piece of advice that you would give a new business owner, and what mistake would you avoid if you had to start over? Tough question, but I think it's a very valid one.
I mean, I've talked to new businesses, and the biggest thing is talk about your business. It's like, hey, I have this great thing, or I have this amazing product, but if you're not sharing your business or working on your business, it's not. If no one knows that you're in business and that you do your business, then no one knows, and it's just gonna sit there. Like, you might have the amazing thing to cure cancer, but if you don't tell people or go out and share and spread the word out, then it's just gonna sit on the counter, right? Or it's just not gonna be. It's not gonna be the amazing thing that you know that it is. Right. So the biggest thing is just work on your business, talk about your business, promote your business. If you're not social media savvy, just learn how to do the little basic things, or find a connection or a business that will help you do that, right? Yeah. Because social media is a huge thing. I don't really do much else out of social media, and Google a little bit, but being a part of organizations like the BBB and chambers and all those things is a huge part of building your brand and bringing connectivity within your business. Absolutely. Networking.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And so as we wind down here, what's your biggest motivator in your business?
My bank account. Because if there's no money in there, then we gotta work. I'm just being honest.
No, you're being honest. That's cool. I dig it.
No, but I worked in the medical field for a long time. I worked for other people, and business owners, we always say we don't want to work for nobody else. I really don't want to work for nobody else, but I have to work and push my business to pay bills and to do all those other things, So
you got to be your own boss, and it's part of the life of an entrepreneur, as they say,
it's
right?
It's not always flowers and dandelions, but I love it. I wouldn't change anything about it, like, seriously. So
I love it. Okay, well, as we wind down here, where can folks find you? I mean, you know what? It's that summer season's coming up. It's going to start rolling out with all these people are out and about, companies and businesses, and people are doing events. Let's give the rundown. Where can people find Magic Mirror?
Graduations.
Graduations,
are
yeah.
huge right now. So you can find Magic Mirror at Magic Mirror NM for New Mexico.com, or on Facebook, we're Magic Mirror NM. And Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, and I think I even have a Twitter. I don't know. My daughter does that one.
Okay.
Or no, TikTok.
There you go.
I don't even know. So it's Magic Mirror NM. You can reach me at 505-573-1908, and our website is just www.magicmirrornm.com.
I love it. And so Kiosha Miller, Magic Mirror Photo Booth of New Mexico. Thank you so much for being on the AB2AB podcast. This is great information. And if you have any events coming up or you're looking to connect with Kiosha, she gave you the contact info, so get connected with her and her great things she offers for our community. But again, thanks for tuning in to the AB2AB podcast. Kiosha, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the photo booth, right?
Yeah.
We'll see you next on the next episode of the AB2AB podcast here at the BBB, serving New Mexico and Southwest Colorado.
Thank you.